Welcome back to Teaching Orchestra. We're here back in the teaching lab, and we're going to do the second stage of the vibrato series, which are finger flexors. Now, finger flexors, a lot of people will just say, "No, that's ridiculous, don't do it." It's not, for the finger flexors, it's not that it's a practical exercise. Like, there's not a lot of techniques that we're going to be using finger flexors for in the music, but the technique that we get is to be able to build up our hand shape. And this is not just a good exercise for vibrato, but for general technique and being able to prevent the hyperflexion of the fingers. A lot of times, especially in younger players, when we're learning how to play, our fingers will collapse under the arm weight. And the goal is to build up what I call tabletops, which basically means correct hand shape, controlling the length of the moment arm to make your playing more efficient. And so we do finger flexors to develop these skills and solve these problems. So we're going to go on second finger on the D string, and we're going to just put it down. It doesn't really matter where. And we're going to practice extending the finger, flexing the finger all the way, and not without hyperextending. And then we're going to build up to that tabletop, up to that fingertip. Okay, so again, we're going to flex the finger all the way, and then we're going to build up to that tabletop. Everybody got it? Okay, flex, bend, flex, bend. Okay, let's see if we can do it in tempo. 1, 2, ready, and go. And bend, flex, 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 bend, flex. Okay. So they're starting to get the idea, and now you're going to tell them what we're going to do. Our accountability exercise, we're going to split into odd, even, odd, even, odd. We're going to have our odd players try it first, and then our even players are going to be the coaches. Then we're going to flip it around. Now, it's important that we give them the key points, the things to look for, because they may not have any idea what to look for. You have to tell them. That makes them better coaches. So what are we going to look for? The first thing we're going to look for is range of motion. We're going to make sure that the finger is straightening without hyperflexing. What is hyperflexing? When we bend past straight into a arcing motion, kind of like the shape of your bows, that convex shape in your finger. We don't want to bend that far. The range of motion only goes up to the tabletop and comes back to, at the most, a straight finger. So that's the range of motion that we're looking for. We're also looking to make sure that we do get those fingertops built up to where we're on the fingertips. We're looking to make sure that they stay with the beat, and we're looking for general hand shape. So those are the 4 things that we're going to be looking for. We'll start with the odd players first. 1 and 2 and ready and go. And straight, bend, straight, bend, straight, bend, straight. Bend, straight, bend, straight, bend, straight, bend, straight, bend. All right, talk about it.
Alright, so you have to make sure I understand the beat. Then you have to make sure, yeah.
And when you're teaching, you can kind of walk around the classroom, just listen to the conversations, make sure that they're on target with their conversation, and they're not talking about Pokemon cards or whatever. I don't know what do you kids talk about, but they just make sure that they're on task and they're staying focused and that their comments are constructive. All right, let's try it again. 2 and ready and go. And straight, bend, 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 straight, bend. All right, give them some final comments. Try to point out something they did better.
You actually stay with the beat. Good job.
All right. Nice job. Let's flip it around. Now even players are going to try it. Ready? 2 and set and go and straight, bend, 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 straight, bend. All right, talk about it. Some students have a short memory and a short attention span, so it might be a good idea to go over the 4 key points again and just look around the room and tell them what you're seeing. Say, I think most of you guys are having trouble with, hyperflexion or whatever you're seeing, and see if they agree with you. Keep them engaged. All right, let's try it again. Try to fix one or two things that they told you. Get a little bit better. 2, and ready, and go. And straight, bend, 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 straight, and bend. All right, give your final comments.
You just said something like us I'm pretty exciting.
All right. Show me on a scale of 1 to 5 on your hand, how comfortable are you with finger flexors? All right, good. We're doing all right. Now raise your hand if you got a little bit better at finger flexors today. All right, good job, guys. All right, the goal is not to develop the technique perfectly on the very first day. The goal is to try to get just a little bit better every day. And over the course of days, months, maybe even years, we start to develop great technique. All right, in the next video, we're going to be doing pull-ups to teach us how to loosen up our hands. See you then.